Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. That's me, Fremont Lee. It is 6:28 a.m. Standard Time on December 13th, 2021. If your birthday was December 11th and 12th, happy belated birthdays. If your birthday is today, December 13th, happy birthday. So that's why I'm doing these all on today. December 11th birthdays. Rita Moreno. She was in the original West Side Story. She's in the remake that they recently done here in 2021. And I believe she was in the movie Angus, 1995, as the dance instructor. Madam something or other. She was teaching Angus how to dance. Teri Garr. She was in the movie Mr. Mom, Frankenstein, Young Frankenstein, whatever you want to call it. Other things. Donna Mills, Bess Armstrong, director Tom Shadyac, 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 Nikki Sixx, Yassine Bey, also known as Mostef, Ryder Strong, Haley Steinfeld, Max Martini, Rey Mysterio, wrestler, Taylor Hickson, Gary Dourdan. He was on Las Vegas, the CSI. The Monique, Linda Day George. She was on the TV series Mission Impossible, 1971 to 1973. Ben Browder, who was in Farscape, 1999 to 2003. Kimberly Scott, who was in The Abyss, 1989. Flatliners, 1990. She's done other things, but some of them I didn't recognize her. So I was like, Peter Donald Badalamenti II. Gary Joseph Thorup, who was Billy Jessup in Jumanji, 1995. Writer Terry Turner. Does a lot of television shows are Terry Turner. This is out of the top 100 of 1,207. To the late Ron Carey. He was Swiftus in History of the World Part 1, 1981, the Mel Brooks movie. He was also on the television series Barney Miller. Mayla Nurmi, who's best known as Vampira. She also did the movie called Vampira. Producer Carlo Ponti, Dr. Zhivago, 1965. And to the late Dick Tufeld, who was the voice. He was the robot in Lost in Space TV series, 1965 to 1968, and he was the voice of the robot in 1998 version of Lost in Space, the movie with William Hurt and the very talented actor who was in the vampire movie, a movie about Beethoven, I think, and Fifth Element. And I can't think of his name because he was in the Jean Reno Professional Leon movie. Sorry, it's not scripted. I don't know. Okay. I can't remember his name. It's gonna piss me off for a little while. I know he was Sid Vicious in the movie Sid and Nancy way back 1985, 86, something like that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember my catalog of information in my brain, and that's what I'm not trying to be. If your birthday was December 11th, happy belated birthday. I hope all was well with you. December 12th birthdays. If your birthday was December 12th, happy belated birthday. You share a birthday with Sarah Douglas, who was Ursa in Superman 2. She was in the TV movie V back in 1980. Something. I can't remember. With Mark Singer and Robert Englund. Bob Barker. everyone's favorite daytime game show host. Dionne Warwick, Connie Francis, Sheila E., Regina Hall, Cherie J. Wilson, who was in the movie Fraternity Vacation back in 1980, something or other. She was also on the TV series Walker, Texas Ranger. Bill Nighy, Jennifer Connelly, who Labyrinth is the only one I can think of. I know she was in The Rocketeer, and she's done other things. I just can't think of them. Mayim Bialik, Blossom. She made a return to television on The Big Bang Theory. Madchen Amick, Amick. Wings Hauser. And this out of the top 100 of 1,426 to the late Frank Sinatra. Edward G. Robinson. Meh, she. Edward G. Robinson here. She. Meh. Al Harrington, who was on the original Hawaii Five-0, 1969 to 1975. Then he returned to the new Hawaii Five-0, 2011 to 2018. Michael Keenan, who was on Star Trek, Deep Space Nine TV series. And to Higgins. Name doesn't sound familiar. He was the original Benji, 1950 something to whatever. I can't. It had the years, but yeah, I just gave credit to the dog. But yeah, that was out of the top 100 of 1,426. On to December 13th today. If your birthday is December 13th, happy birthday! I have no idea. Steve Buscemi, which I should not have started with him, but he is a firefighter. Was a firefighter. I don't know if you're like the Marines, if you're always, but I don't know. Dick Van Dyke, John Davidson hosted Hollywood Squares in the 80s. Charlie Talbert, who was in the movie Angus, 1995. He's done other things. I can't recall anything right now. Like everybody, Wendy Malick, Jamie Foxx, come on. Mad TV, Ray, Collateral, not Collateral, was it Collateral? The one with Tom Cruise and where Jamie Foxx was the cab driver. Taylor Swift, Johnny Whitaker, Ted Nugent, Kathy Garver, Lynn Holly Johnson, Nene Leakes, Billy Van Zandt, who was in Jaws 2, 1980 something or other. I can't remember. Genevieve Page, producer Lou Adler, F. William Parker, who was in the movie Lost Highway, 1997. He's done a lot of television shows where he's either played a judge or a doctor or something, or grandpa. And that was Leslie Nielsen's biggest fear when he was an actor. He was a serious actor. And at some point, he was worried about being typecast as like grandpa or Santa Claus, which he ended up being in a few movies. Or at least one. I know he played Santa Claus in at least one movie. But, yeah. But, Airplane came along and he thanked the guys. He's like, thank you for this. It gave him something else besides all the serious, yes, I'm a doctor and I'm, that type of thing. It was out of the top 100,226. Late Christopher Plummer. Passed away earlier this year. Robert Prosky. He was the boss that hired Robin Williams' character in Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993. He was in other things, many other things. Darlene Cates, who was in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, 1993. She won accolades for that. It was like, she gave such depth to the character. Van Heflin, who is Joe Starrett in Shane, 1953. Heather North, who's the second voice of Daphne Blake on the Scooby-Doo. She did the voice from 1970 to 1997. She reprised it for the 2003 Scooby-Doo movie they did. I don't think that was the zombie one. Hi, how you doing? And to producer Richard D. Zanuck, the late Richard D. Zanuck. He was one of the producers behind, I say one of because I didn't see the movie. I haven't seen all the credits, but he's credited as a producer on Driving Miss Daisy, 1989. For the record, he produced a lot of other movies and stuff, productions, I should say. Shit. Yeah, the reason I didn't do these on Friday or Saturday, my brother wasn't feeling well, so he called in from work. Called into work. Called off work is what I should say. He works with food, and it was you get that thing, and you can't work around food if you don't want to give that to people. I'll pick up my glasses in a minute. That's what I dropped. My glasses. My glasses. Wait, that was Velma, not Daphne. Anyway, that's why I didn't do it Friday, because my brother was home, and I don't like, he's here. So if I start doing this, he'll be like, "Hey, bro." I'm like, dude, I haven't done this when he's here, and I'm not sure if he would be quiet or if he'd say something or what. I do thank you for watching. I hope all is well with you. Take care. Stay safe this December here. If it's snowing in your area, please drive carefully. If you're driving, if you're not driving, hey, walk carefully, because that's snow, ice. It just Take care. God bless.